since President Eisenhower's time, the nation and the world have had some of the greatest leaders as Supreme Allied Commanders. Why did it take so long to make an admiral the head of NATO? You, as the first and only admiral.
Yeah.
Why do they discriminate against Navy?
Yeah.
Navy just beat Army last week.
For the 14th time.
That's, see, now you know a Navy
a
man.
row.
He's adding the salt to the wounds of, I don't know how many Army people we have here.
I think it was a height requirement that I failed to meet. I would say it's always been a land theater. And if you think about the Cold War, the way the Cold War was always going to explode was across the so-called Fulda Gap in the center of Europe, where 4.5 million troops, Soviet, Warsaw Pact, U.S., NATO, faced each other. It was a land theater. So I don't think it occurred to anybody to even think about having an admiral until well after the Cold War. And, you know, the title of my memoir is The Accidental Admiral. And I still maintain it just was a surprise that
But
it
what's
would be
the
an admiral.
secret of why Bob Gates, former director of the CIA, former Secretary of Defense, why did he choose you?
You should ask Bob
I'm
Gates
going
that
to,
question.
but what do you think?
I think he felt that I have the kind of collegial personality that could smooth the, at that point, very troubled waters of NATO. Because we had enormous disagreement about Afghanistan in that time, about how to deal with Afghanistan. And I had had a lot of experience in very contentious situations throughout my career. And I think he felt like, as opposed to sending yet another tall, striking, overbearing general, he could send this kind of small, collegial admiral and win a few points on civility. So that's my theory. You should ask Gates. He'll probably have a very different answer.